to do a quick review and swatches on the new Tarte palette. This is the Rainforest After Dark palette. I know there's probably a ton of videos out there reviewing this palette, so I'm gonna make this quick and show you guys some swatches, and of course the tutorial featuring the look I am wearing right now. I am wearing the palette on my eyes and on my cheeks, and I added just a little bit of dark lip just to kind of pull the look together. If you guys are familiar with Tarte, they usually come out with these limited edition face discs that contain almost everything you're gonna need to do your makeup. Basically, your blush, your bronzer, your highlighter, and your, basic eyeshadows that you can use. And usually, each time they come out with a different theme. And I only have two from Tarte. I have the Aqua Lilies, which is probably like one of my favorite palettes, my go-to palette every time I'm on the go. I'm in a hurry because basically everything is in this palette. So same goes for this one. So let's talk briefly about the packaging. So it's Rainforest After Dark is the theme, and it has this kind of snakeskin cover, and it's very, very interesting. It's very purples for all you purple lovers out there. And then it comes with the kind of tutorial guide. It has After Hours Adventure and then Seductive Sunrise. As far as where you can find this, I believe Sephora and Ulta has this palette for about $38, and I believe this was the same price as the Aqua Lilies palette. So this is what the palette looks like on the inside. It basically has your matte bronzer or contour that you can use on your face, and this is the Park Avenue Princess Bronzer, which is probably one of my favorite bronzers to use as a contour, a champagne highlighter, and their blush color. So the palette contains 6 eyeshadows, and I believe they did a really good job in coordinating some matte, some medium browns, a darker brown, kind of just to deepen the outer V. I feel like they did a really good job with the selection of the colors that they chose for this palette. And I'm going to show you guys now the swatches for the eyeshadows. So the first color is called Bear to Explore, which is a matte kind of pinky beige color. I almost wish that this was a little bit lighter so I could use it as a matte highlight, but this makes a really nice base before you apply your darker eyeshadow, so they'll be darker. And then this one right here is called Make a Mauve, and it's just a purpley eyeshadow with a little bit of shimmer. It somewhat leans taupe, and it's a very, very pretty color. All of these eyeshadows are actually really, really smooth, and these swatches are applied without a primer. The next color is called Plum Away with Me, and it's probably my favorite eyeshadow from the palette. It's a very nice kind of deep plum, but when you apply it sheer and you blend it out on your crease, it has a little bit of red to it, so it has a little bit of kind of personality to the shadow. The next one is called Up to No Gold, which is just a gold eyeshadow. It is a very, very pretty eyeshadow. It's very smooth and it applies really quite nicely, and it's a really nice kind of inner corner highlight. Next one is called Tangled Up in You, which is just a kind of matte medium brown color, perfect for a blending color on your crease. And then the last eyeshadow is called Turn a Brown, which is just a really nice deep brown color to deepen up the outer V or to use as a liner eyeshadow. So here is a swatch of the blush and the bronzer and the highlight. The blush is called Unleashed, which is just a pinky mauve color. It is really nice matte blush, and if you guys are familiar with the Tarte blushes, they are very, very smooth, pigmented, and they last forever on your cheeks. And then this is just their standard Park Avenue Princess Bronzer and their Champagne Highlight. I almost wish that Tarte would kind of differentiate the colors that they would pack into their little face disc, because these are the same shades that you get in almost all their face discs, which kind of like, it's a bummer because then you'll have multiples of the same color. But if you really love these two colors for your staple, for your everyday, then you wouldn't really mind getting this on your face palette. So as far as my overall thoughts with the palette, I feel like this is a really good fall palette. It would be a really nice palette to add into your collection. If you love Tarte, if you know the quality of the eyeshadows they have, they're cruelty free and all that good stuff with the Amazonian clay and whatnot, I feel like this is a really good palette to add to your collection. A full-size Tarte blush I believe is $26, and you're paying for $38 with a full-size blush in there, and you get added in the bronzer, the highlight, and the eyeshadows. It's a great value if you're looking into something new to add to your collection, and if you wanted to add some more colors that you may think is unique to this palette. So I definitely would recommend this palette if you're in the market for another palette to add to your collection. And if you guys want an idea on how to kind of pull a look together, I have a tutorial at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
As always, begin by priming your lid with your primer of choice. And I'm going to take a Maybelline Color Tattoo in Vintage Plum and apply this all over my lid and on the lower lash line. I'm going to take this lighter plum color and apply this on the inner half of my lid area. Make sure we're blending this in. And we're going to use the darker purple on the outer half. We're going to apply this messily just on the outer half, just to deepen up a little bit of the crease area and to build that color as you like it. And now I'm going to take a smaller crease brush and I'm just going to apply this color and just drag it a little bit on the crease to spread that color without making all the colors muddy on your crease area. And then I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm going to apply that medium brown color all over the crease just to make the colors look more blended. And we're going to use the same brush to deepen just the outer V area of the eye. And make sure you don't blend this too much because we don't want the colors to look muddy, so just apply this on the outer corner. And just use a black eyeliner to line your waterline and your upper lash line, and then we're just going to use that dark plum color and we're going to smudge that liner to create a smoky look. And we're going to use that gold eyeshadow just to highlight very subtly the inner corners of the eyes, just to bring some light back into your eyes. Don't forget to line your upper lash line, apply your mascara, and this is what your eye look should look like. And now we're going to move on to the rest of the face. Here I'm just applying the blush called Unleashed from the palette, and to finish off the look I'm using Kat Von D's Vampira liquid lipstick. This thing is so pigmented, had a difficult time applying it, but here is your finished look. Thank you so much for watching and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!